Hey YouTube, welcome to RV Daydream. We're out on the porch with Heidi because she's got her day off today. And we want to talk about more days off maybe. We're going to talk about getting caught in a trap. That's it.
Life's a trap.
Life's a trap.
Certain parts of life's a trap.
Right.
What have you been up to?
I've been riding on a daydream. So what Heidi's referring to is basically our topic on this video, and we don't want anybody to fall into this same thing that we did. And I'm sure there's plenty of you that do that. All of us that are not full-time RVers most likely have lived in a sticks and bricks and had a job that we commute to every day. Heidi's been doing one specific job at one location from this house and other houses too for the last 22 going on 23 years. And that's not even talking about the other jobs that we had prior to that. And of course, I've had many jobs over many years at many different places, and I was commuting all the time. Of course, now I work from home. But it doesn't really make a darn bit of difference having the idea of going full-time RVing if you don't make a plan. And Heidi's saying a detailed plan.
Detailed plan from a little minute stuff to big stuff. You got to have a detailed plan. We have a plan, and it's not detailed.
Yeah, even if it's just I'm going to downsize this
Today. This week.
Right. I need to sell this, within so many days. We need to get this paid off within so many days. The reason that I say that is it may or may not be shocking to a lot of you that watch our channel all the time. We could have went full-time RVing last year. Right after we picked up our new trailer, we could have went full-time right then.
Or the year before.
Or before we even had this new truck and trailer. With our old truck and trailer, even easier. No doubt about it. We could have done it. So then you're asking, why didn't we? Well, because we were kind of on the greedy side a little bit. And guess what? As you try to grab for one thing, something else, more slips through your fingers. And that's basically what was going on. So let's go back when we had our old truck and trailer. We knew that we wanted to get into a newer trailer for sure. And the truck kind of came before the trailer, and it all kind of tied in together. With the old truck and trailer, our idea was, well, we could go full-time right now, and then a couple months down the road, maybe we'll get a new truck. But we thought about it, it's like, no, we definitely need a trailer. Well, then I started thinking about our old truck and the mileage that was on it and everything. And that's why we got the new truck. And still we knew we needed to get a new trailer. But the main reason that we didn't go full-time with the old truck and trailer was because we knew we needed to upgrade. So we thought, you know what? Heidi will work for another year. We'll pay down some bills. We'll get some extra money in the bank. And we'll get a new truck and trailer first. Let's do that. So that's what we did. We, fast forward, we got into the new truck and trailer. So then, get into the new truck and trailer. And the first thing we thought of is, well, it'd be nice if we could pay these things down to the point where payoff would be a lot easier, because we do have a plan that's set in play. And it's be kind of nice to bank some money. So why don't Heidi work for another year, and we'll pack that money in the bank and pay down some bills. You know what? Both the first time with the old truck and trailer, and even when we got this truck and trailer, we didn't make any accommodations to pay off bills at all. We just kept on living like we normally do. Now, don't get me wrong, we don't spend a lot of money, but we were, because we wanted entertainment and stuff like that, we would We would go get a jacuzzi suite at the hotel for the night, you know, because DUIs are pretty darn expensive. We don't have
more
Ubers.
expensive than
Yeah, yeah,
a night out.
yeah, exactly. And we do like to go night out. Now, we could have easily taken the RV and went out, but we don't like the cold weather. We're just not cold weather people, especially me. And to go out and stay in an RV that, you know, you might be able to use the toilet and then flush that out, you know, or de-winterize and re-winterize and stuff. We're not going to be doing that. It's just not worth it to us. It's not worth it. So instead, we did those other things. I mean, we'd go to the casino and maybe stay 2 nights at the casino, because usually if you've gambled at all, which we don't, I don't know, we go to the casino maybe maybe twice a year.
That's probably
about twice a year. But it was Heidi's birthday, so we took her gambling and just let her spend all kinds of money, just so she had fun. We did. But the whole idea was, again, we were caught up in our daily life, so we didn't have any real reprieve to where we're experiencing anything new and exciting. So we had to kind of generate that like anybody else would. I mean, you guys sitting in your homes that want to be full-timers, I'm sure you want to go, you know, you have a date night out. We have date night out. We have lots of dates night out. I mean, we probably do that once every 2 weeks for sure. And then, of course, like I said, we have some overnighters where we do the jacuzzi suite stuff. All that's costing money, and it's because we're still stuck in the same, you know, rut. Not only that, but, you know, the house, even though our cost of living for this home ownership here is way below the national average, and we don't owe, you know, the house is real cheap. Everything's cheap here for the most part. Nonetheless, it still costs money, and we're still putting that every month. You know, we still have electric bills. We still have gas bills. We still have, you know, high-speed internet. And then there's the other thing. Now I'm here another winter, so what do? All right, let me subscribe to Disney Plus. In addition to our Netflix, in addition to our Amazon Prime, I tried out YouTube TV for a while. Now, some of that was me just trying out different media platforms to see what they offer, like when we're on the road for entertainment reasons. But the funny part is I don't even know if I would use that entertainment stuff when I'm out on the road, because we watch a decent amount of TV. I do, YouTube-wise, and maybe movies. But if I'm busy, and when we're out camping in that,
it's only at night.
Yeah, well, at night and briefly. And even then, I don't even know if I would have to have it. There's no reason for me to definitely have to have that kind of media stuff. So here I'm trying stuff out and costing us money, even though whatever I'm trying out may not even get used while on the road. So what we're trying to tell you to do is make a plan, a detailed plan that covers what you want to get done. Because both those years that we could have already been full-time, that we put off, that we were going to save our money, we didn't save anything. Matter of fact, in this last year, we actually got slightly more in debt than we were the year prior. And definitely the year prior before that. Even though our incomes have increased, right. We're actually a little bit more in debt. And it's because of getting caught up in life and this lifestyle. I think that's another reason why I put on a little bit of the weight that I lost. I lost 20 pounds. I put 5 of it back on. And it's like, man, it's because, again, I'm in that lifestyle. It's a trap. It really is. It is a true trap. So whenever you guys are thinking about, and again, we're just telling you what's happening to us. You need to realize that you have to stay focused. You know, eye on the prize. Stay focused. And if you have the thought of mind of, at any point, I might be able to go full time, you need to do it. If you have that thought,
yep.
and you just for a split second do some math in your head and say, you know what, we might be able to swing it. You need to do it. Just go do it.
There's a guy that I met at my work that has been living in his RV for 23 years in Ohio. I was real busy when he came in, so I didn't get a chance to talk to him or anything, but I did ask him how long. He said 23 years.
Wow.
in his camper.
Right.
In a park.
You got to remember that you're trading your time for money. That's kind of the boat that we were in. The whole idea behind that was that Heidi was going to, quit her job and focus her attention on all this downsizing that needs to be done, a lot of work, and the house and, all that stuff, getting rid of it or whatever we do with it, however we take care of it. No, we're not renting it. Quit suggesting that we rent it. This is not a renter's area. It just doesn't work that way. I can't go into too many details about all that, but nonetheless, this is not an ideal rental property.
That would be another trap.
Yeah, that'd be a trap. We'd be up here with
fixing stuff.
Yeah, all the time. So anyways, the idea that Heidi was going to quit her job for all this extra free time to get all this stuff taken care of, we traded that off and said, why don't you just stay at work and earn some more money to pay down some bills? And it just cost us just as much. So we should have had her quit her job a couple of years ago. And at that point, we should have moved forward with the new plan. You gotta think about what a big tie. I mean, there's little anchors that are holding us down. One anchor is the house. One anchor is our stuff. One anchor is Heidi's job. I mean, all those things anchor us down.
/ health.
And now healthcare, right? So all those little anchors, you need to pull them up and get rid of them. So the problem was we didn't think of Heidi's job as an anchor. We was thinking of it as an opportunity, but she's had that opportunity for the last 23 years, and it hasn't really got us any closer to anything we wanted to do. It's an anchor. So the fact that we didn't cut that anchor loose, we're still here. Instead, we could have started floating around and trying to figure out what we were going to do with all these anchors off the ground. But we didn't do it. We didn't even try to cut loose one anchor, which in this case was her job. And the funny part is now this gets into the lazy category on our part, but Heidi and I is a really good team together. We work really good as a team when we have the same focus and the same goals to get something done. We're a great team to work together. The problem happens when I'm left alone to do something or she's left alone to do something. It usually don't get done. It just doesn't. And it's because we motivate each other to get that stuff done. And it's not like we're like, come on, let's go. None of that. It's just the fact that I see her working towards something or she sees me working towards something. And I mean, this goes as simple as just getting ready to even come out and shoot this video. I said, hey, we need to shoot video covering this topic. And she's like, yeah, okay, we'll do that today. And then she's like, well, maybe I want to go do some other stuff, some Instacart stuff. And I said, well, I need to shoot the video. I went in and I started getting dressed. And as soon as Heidi sees me getting dressed, then she goes up and she goes and gets dressed to come, because we were kind of lounging around. It is Sunday morning. It is her day off. So it's kind of nice that
we're definitely on the same page, mostly.
And when we see each other working, it's like, oh, I can't just sit here and watch her work. Or she says the same thing. He's out there working in the garage. I need to go out there and see if I can help him. I mean, it just happens. So the fact that she's spending 50 hours a week at a job, I'm here kind of trying to find things that I can do, but I can't stay motivated to do them. So there is a laziness to that. But again, if we had a list, that might have been able to, a little bit easier to check that box.
I think he's gonna make a list, and I'm gonna make a list, and then we're gonna make a list.
Compare the list.
Yeah.
See how they overlap.
And we're gonna put it together. And
then probably prioritize as far as what one's more important than the other. And if we get hung up on one list, jumping over to another item, kind of thing. But that's kind of what we wanted to talk to you about. It's I don't even know how to categorize.
Don't get in the trap.
Yeah, don't get trapped. I think that'll probably be the RV full-time. Don't get trapped. That'll probably be the title of the video. We appreciate you guys staying with us on this whole journey, but we wanted to be honest with you that 2 years we should have been full-timing for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
There was no reason, and I think a couple of you tried to call us out on that. I think I remember some comments that said that. And I was actually kind of in denial thinking, well, we're not ready to go yet. We're just not ready to go yet.
Right.
And it's not that we're not ready to go for obvious reasons. We were not ready to go because of lazy reasons, really. And not being organized enough to realize that we should have been moving more forward than what we were. So, with that said, we're going to definitely work on that throughout this summer. Spring. I think the weather's got us thinking about it. We've got some nice weather that's breaking loose. Loud vehicles. We got some nice, decent weather that's cutting loose. We had snow the other day and wind. The schools were on a couple-hour delay, and we didn't even get hit with snow directly. We just kind of got a glancing blow, and I don't know, we got a coating, but it was cold. Just to give you an idea, though, the weather fluctuations today, the low early this morning was 16 degrees.
It's hard to get motivated when it's cold like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. It's not cold 16 in the house.
Right.
But it's very hard to get motivated.
Yeah. So 16 degrees was the low. And the high that we're going to get today is 50. Come on. From 16 degrees to 50 degrees. Talk about flu weather.
Right.
Hopefully we don't get any of that other crap going on. So that's it. That's all we want to talk about. We do have one thing that's holding us back now, and that's a health issue that we're dealing with. It's not a severe one. It's not a serious one. It's something, though, that has to be taken care of. And once that health issue is taken care of, hopefully we'll make some big changes then. Because, again, to make really big changes in your lifestyle, you need to make big steps. You need to take big steps. You can't just... We did a video not that long ago. Heidi said something about our baby steps. We're moving so slow, and it's true. We're better off than we were 4 years ago. Don't get me wrong. We have a newer truck. We have an RV that's the right size for us. And, of course, the newer truck, meaning a more reliable truck for us, a more capable truck. We also have downsized. We've gotten rid of stuff. We have sold stuff. When I look back at some of the earlier videos that we had and see stuff that I had in the garage and see that extra shed that we had full of stuff and our yard sales and looking at some of the furniture and stuff that we had, we definitely had more stuff, and we're getting rid. We still have lots of stuff though.
Yeah.
Tons.
Stuff.
Lots of stuff. Just stuff. Nothing important. So we want to get the health stuff taken care of, and we're talking around May we might be able to start making some sort of steps forward, because now, again, we're kind of in a more of a debt situation than we were just last year and the year before. So we got to get that taken care of, and I'm looking forward to it. You guys should be looking forward to it also. One day we'll make a decent announcement on here that hopefully has everybody cheering for us, because I know a lot of you are rooting for us, and yeah, that'd be nice. One day we'll get on here and tell you that. But in the meantime, that's it for now in relatively warm Northeast Ohio for this time of year. Just to give you an idea, warm every month. We've been warmer than average every month for since February of 2019. So all the way around, it's just been warm. That's it. You got anything else to say?
Nope.
All right. You know what to say
Just
now?
don't get trapped.
Yeah, don't get trapped. So what else?
As always, hope to see you out there. Bye.
Bye.